So we're in good old Mooresville, Indiana. Let y'all see a little bit of my view, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna be pulling in after this guy. My appointment was for 8 o'clock. I made sure I got here at a good time. So hopefully this is easy peasy. A lot of times with these tankers, you have either the rear unload or the belly unload. And I could tell he has obviously a belly unload. I have a belly unload. So they'll hook that hose down there at their feet. They'll hook, the bigger hose will get hooked onto the tanker. And then the smaller hose down there is the air hose. Because a lot of times these guys use air to pump, you know, the product in. So some products you cannot use the air hose because obviously air hose, all that could be, you know, combustible or whatever. So you don't want to be firing off that air hose and then the heat of that air hose spark a flammable product. So now you see him going up to the top there because they've come to the end. So I'll be actually pulling in there in a second because I'm pulling in right after he gets out of there. But right now he's gonna cut his seal. That's what you see. I can see him with the you know, the cutters in his hands. He's gonna cut his seal. He's gonna open his tanker up. But before all that, he should be, see, he just threw the tag down. So he cut the seal. He's showing a lot of crack this morning. Stay off crack, y'all. But anywho, he should be opening the valve, and you can see, hopefully you can see a little of the mist. What happened is he opened up his valve up there so he can let off steam, let off that little, the vapors. And then had to come back. But anywho, as you can see at the top, he's letting off those vapors. There's a valve up there that you connect the air hose to. Once you disconnect the air hose, now you open the valve, let that steam, you know, cool off. Once it comes off, once all those vapors and all that cools off, then you know that the tank is vented and you're able to open up the dome lid of the tank. So that'll let off the remaining, you know, vapors or whatever that's in there or whatever. Because after all that product has been sucked out, it's almost like a vacuum sucking in. And I've seen tankers that kind of squeeze together because of how much air is in it. So that's why you want to open that valve so that it can expand versus, you know, coming, you know, to sucking in like a vacuum. So that's why I'll go up, and I'll do the same thing. When everything's done, I'll go up, open my valve. That'll make sure that everything expands versus sucking in, and you let out all that air, because otherwise the tank itself would suck in. And so we want it to expand. We wanted to make sure that it's not doing that. And so once he finally goes up, and what he's doing now, he's going up there to open up his dome and make sure, well, vapors are still going. So he's going to come back down. You want to make sure all that is completely done, because by the time you open up your dome, that will have stopped. You don't want to get up there and pass out off some vapors or something. So once all that stopped, he's going to open the dome. He's going to look down in there. He's going to check for what they call heel, H-E-E-L, which we have a big measuring stick we could take up there and stick it down in the tanker, and it can let us know how many inches are left in there. If there's any heel or any left product, usually you'll charge the company to clean that out. But a lot of times you go up there, what you're looking for is to go up there and measure that there's zero, meaning that the heel is zero and there's nothing left in there. And that way nobody is charged for any access when we take those empty tankers to be cleaned. So he's going through the end of his process. Now he's going to open his dome. Bad. So as I was telling y'all before, And I'll edit these videos and all that, combine them, make sure that, you know, put that nice little teaching out there for y'all. Just giving y'all a bird's eye view in our world, you know, while we're trying out the Metavision. Ray-Ban, bad. But anywho, he's going on up there. Like I said, he's gonna open up his dome. See that dome? He opened it up. Something popped in his face, looked like some vapors or something, so he putting on his glasses. Yeah, something got up in his face. And that's why you gotta wear, we have respirator masks that we fit for our face. He should have a mask on. Vapors coming out like that, he should have a mask on. Like, even in my, even when you look in my actual, you look at my actual itinerary. This is what I'm pulling today, Neol. It lets you know the description of the product. Basic PPE. So I don't need to put on any suits or anything. I just need to have my hard hat, safety goggles, steel-toe boots, and some gloves. But you're going to use respirator in the presence of vapors, which I have my respirator mask in my bag. But when it talks about foaming, if it foams, unknown. Commodity color is colorless, slurry, so it's kind of like a cloudy look to it. The commodity is the commodity odor, or the product odor, is a sweetish odor, so it smells kind of sweet. And I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times when we're out here delivering, the second that we get on the premises of wherever we are, you'll see a lot of bees and bugs and those cicadas. When we had all those crazy cicadas in Illinois and Indiana, past months, a few months ago, man, them cicadas and them bees, they love the sweet smell that a lot of these products have as an odor. And so as soon as we pull up, man, that's all happening. All kind of bees and cicadas and everything surrounding our vehicles. It's crazy. But he threw his mallet down, getting ready to come back down. His process is complete. Unload complete. I'm about to roll out. Bye bye.